Hello, hello. How is everybody today? Hope you're all doing good. So I had started to make a video and I was going to do some glue booking, but then I realized that I kind of got to sort these images because, yeah, they're just everything. This is all the stuff I've been fussy cutting lately, and it's just all in this big tub, not sorted. So instead of me going through, while I'm doing it, I'm going to sort it first. Then I'm like, oh, well, I may as well make a video while I'm sorting because, you know, some people really enjoy that, right? I know I do. I like watching people sort things. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out some images that I want to use in my glue book. The glue book I'm going to be starting is just a random glue book. With just random things in it, no set theme or anything. And then I've got, these are bits and pieces of like backgrounds and things and patterns. And then these will be for my color glue book. This is my color glue book pile. And then these are of course words. So yeah, I'd like to kind of do it like this glue book, kind of like a la Nicole at Relax Cut Glue, kind of her style. I like how she puts like people and then she'll put like an animal head on them or whatever. So yeah. So I am sorting through this big bin. Yeah, so I got this bin last night. I got all of my images cut that I had waiting to cut. Yeah. So now I gotta go out. Isn't that pretty? I gotta go out and buy some more magazines. I like that little Windex. I don't know what I do with it, but it's cool. Okay. New improved hydrogen car. Robot revolution. That's kind of cool. So there's not really any method to my madness as to what I'm taking out for the glue book. Just images that images that I'm feeling right now, images that are neat. It's not a very big glue book, but yeah, it's not a very big glue book, so I'm not taking out anything too massively huge. I don't think I wanted to save that. I think I wanted that question mark because I'm like, why would I keep that? So yeah, most of these images will be filed away, but I'm selective about which ones I want to keep out because I only have my the blue folder thingy with the page protector envelopes or whatever they're called, slots. So yeah, everything else gets filed away. Probably gonna cut that picture down a little more, I think. Word pawn shop is cool. I've got lots of words. That's one thing I really can't wait to organize once we have a new house. All these words so I can use them better. So I was gonna go out today. I was gonna go into town. Yeah, but our road is not plowed. It's a dirt road. And apparently it never used to be plowed, but then the people that moved in, that live here year round now, apparently they have it plowed. But I don't know, plow guy hasn't been by yet today. So I'm out of luck. I may be able to get out, I don't know, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to get halfway up the road and then get stuck. Definitely not. Doesn't look good. Oh, this is a cool picture. Look how green that is. So yeah, every time I sort images like this, just bulk images, I definitely take... Hi, Luna. I definitely take... That's Luna, by the way. Luna, I think this is the first time Luna said hi on one of my videos. Because Luna, before we moved, used to live in the basement. Hi, basement cat. But now, there's no basement here at the cottage. So, her and Artemis have been hanging out together. As much as she hates him, but she's been really, really warming up to him. So, yeah. Hi, baby. So, yeah. No, mommy's making video. No! Luna's very vocal. I think Artemis is vocal. Luna loves to yell. Yeah. Not now, baby. What was I saying? Oh, glue books. I always sort out color glue books first. Definitely. Like, if I have to decide on something, chances are it's going in a color glue book, unless I think it's really, really cool for whatever else. Do you know what? Never mind these. I'm going to sort out some food images because my friend Emily, who just got into junk journaling, I hooked her up with, like, you know, a little kit of things, little beginner's kit. Yeah, apparently, so she's been making, like, pretty well junk journals anyway. And her daughter, Alice, who, I don't know if Alice still watches my videos, but she used to be, like, my biggest fan when I first started out. So Alice apparently, so yeah, Emily's been making like a cookbook. So she's been taking like notebooks and gluing pictures in and things and doing things like that. So Alice wanted to make one too. So Emily gave her a notebook or whatever, and she's just gluing in. It's not involving words or anything. She's just gluing in pictures. So I'm like, oh, I can hook her up with some food pictures for sure. So yeah, I'll take some of those out. Never mind the scraps. The scraps can stay. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. So I hope everyone's having a good week. I kind of like this. Microwaves, toasters, brain-eating amoebas, desiccant packs. Someone somewhere thinks everything is a threat. Luckily, that's not often the case, but do watch out for the pigs. I think it's kind of a neat little blurb. You see this? I'd probably like cut that out and put something there. If I had something. I'm going to actually put that in the... Yes, baby girl. So they were napping, both of them. And then Artemis got up just as I was about to make my video. So, yeah. He got up, so I set him all up, gave him a little treat. And he tucked himself back in on the couch. He has a blankie fort. With a blanket there. Yeah, so it's the wrong one. So he's all tucked away, but now Luna gets up, of course. I should have did this earlier. I did dishes and stuff first. So yeah, I did it in the wrong order. I should have waited. Yeah, they had breakfast and then they went to bed. So I knew, and they were both under the blankets. So they were like cozy. So I knew they'd be there for a while, and they were, but then I did dishes instead of doing, you know, instead of doing this, I should have did this first. Isn't this cool? Look at this. Like somebody just took and like collage these roosters and chickens onto like this beautiful like handwritten background kind of thing. Very, very artsy, right? Collagey. Love that. Yeah, so I've never really glue booked in the style that Nicole usually does. Like putting people down and then putting words with them kind of thing. Like me, it's always been more artsy. Like I put people and, you know, just mix in art. Well, no, you know what? Not even glue booking. I'm more like mixed media with them. So there's like people and all kinds of things all together. But with mixed media. So the backgrounds a lot of the time are mixed media, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I totally love this Cheerios heart. Salt and pepper. This week in love. I'm going to keep that probably for Valentine's Day. Put it in my Valentine's Day folder. Oh, look at her. Isn't she fabulous? She came out of a fashion book. Look at those sequins. It's beautiful. And this will be for a black and white page, of course. Chocolate. Keeping all that chocolate for my chocolate journal. I think I'll just put that in my files. Superman. There's some bread. Now, I don't always cut everything. Like when I'm fussy cutting, sometimes I leave stuff. Because I really wanted to cut this out, like the parchment, but then I'm like, you never know. I might want to have, you know, the background in there. Sometimes yeah, sometimes I don't fussy cut it. There's no rhyme, no reason to it. It's just, yeah. I think a lot of it's like, will I ever use this image? Probably not. So yeah. So then I don't fussy cut it. Weeknights. I think it was too big for this book anyway. Memories. I'll put that there anyway. Serial killer. I am totally a true crime addict. Definitely. Oh, wouldn't that be cool as a background? It'd be very cool as a background in a glue book. Oh, succulents. I'm going to take this out. Where am I going to put this? Oh, I'll put it over here. Hang on. I had a few images that I hadn't cut out yet. I'm going to put it over there because that's my scavenger hunt glue book. So I'll be taking those out too. And this fabulous green kiwi. Falling for food. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was going to go out, but then, yeah, our road's not plowed and I might be able to get up it, but I don't want to attempt it and get stuck, especially at the top of the road because like it goes up a little bit, like when the dirt road joins like the paved road. Yeah, so if I got to stop there before I pull it on the paved road, right, then good chance that I would get stuck there. Very good chance. So I'm not going to risk it. I didn't, like, it's not an emergency or whatever that I had to go in town anyway. I was swinging by one of my customers, my commercial customers. I was swinging by their shop to pick up some sewing they needed done. But there's no, like, yeah, I didn't tell them that I was coming today necessarily. Look at that piece of pie. That's great. So, I don't know if I've been remembering to take food out. Oh, wait, no, food doesn't go there. Food goes here. I think I'll take it out and then I'll worry about, yeah, I'll go through it later and take out whichever ones, you know. She doesn't need like 18 pictures of bread, right? Yeah, so I don't want to get stuck at the end of the road. And man, the snowdrift's bad out here. Like when it blows across the road and it makes big snowdrifts. Yeah. Those are not fun. Drive through. I really like these little monsters. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. I'm gonna try to work that in my teal thingy. Little dog. Some green. And these little sock monkeys. Those are cute. I think I'll keep those though. You never know when I might need a sock monkey, right? In something. I just fussy cut because I love it. And I've run out. I gotta go. I'm all done fussy cutting. Gotta go get some, oh, look at this little kid. Hudson's Bay Company. I gotta go get some more magazines. Room to Grow. I'll probably put that in a gardening journal. Oh, I love that. The pastel-y rainbow thing. I'll definitely be using that for a background in said glue book. Small idea, big change. I feel like some of these are great journaling prompts. Somebody was saying the other day in one of my videos, commenting that, yeah, that's what she does. She uses a magazine as a glue book or scrapbook, and she just goes through. And yeah, she uses the prompts and things that she likes from the magazine, right in the magazine. So that's really cool. So yeah, that's a good way to do it. Those are pretty. Pretty flowers. A little tea. I'm rocking my mocha today. It's cold at this point. I think I already told you guys about my mocha, didn't I? I think I already have this in my red glue book, but I'm going to put it aside just in case. And there's some cool letters. Not a full word. I like this. These people like carrying these milkshakes up this escalator. I don't know what that ad was for, but it's pretty funny. I like some of these, like, they look older, but they're not really older. I think this maybe was a 90s magazine, maybe, but it looks older than that, like the pink and like the seafoam green. Looks very 50s or whatever. Isn't this cardinal beautiful? Look at him. I have a friend who, she had a couple cardinals at her feeders this winter, which is nice. I've never seen a cardinal in person. Once we get moved, hopefully we'll have some room to put feeders up. Because the cats really do love watching the birds. Oh, this stuff's from Rob had one of those big collage like photo frame things, but he wanted it to I think he was using it to frame a poster, but he actually framed a puzzle that he had glued together years ago. So yeah, these were in there, and what it was meant to be was like the black background was like a mat, and then you pop out all the little spaces and then put your photos behind it, right? So it's all, everything's all matted in there. So yeah, I took all the little pictures. I thought about hanging on to the matted thing too, because he didn't want that, but I don't know. It kind of meh. It was kind of big and cumbersome and in the way, and so yeah, I may have tossed that. I love this little crab. It's from some kid's book. I've had him forever, and he keeps kind of, yeah. Okay, check out this chocolate milk thing. Isn't that kind of cool? It's like a ice cream and ice cream. And these ladies are too big for the book. Want to do some ladies for sure, or some people. Kind of like those. Christmassy stuff. Margaret Atwood, Canadian author of Handmaid's Tale. Currently a successful TV show. They're in, I don't know what season now. I think like 4-ish or something. Oh, look at this. This blackberry chambord. Isn't that beautiful? I was kind of going to put it in, I think it'll work in purple. This looks a little pinky, but I think it will work in the purple glue book. Oh, look at that. Definitely saving that out for a background in the glue book. Oh, look at this too. These were placemats. These paint chip placemats. Aren't they cool? They were in like a, you know, a shopping section of a magazine. So words, I cut out phrases. I cut out words. I cut out single letters. I cut out numbers. I don't discriminate. I like this little slice of cucumber too. There's Rob calls them burp sticks. If you're allergic to cucumbers, they make you burp, which is hilarious kind of thing. I guess it's not hilarious to those of you who are, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. We were in the car. We had gotten, I don't know, wraps or something at one point. We were on a road trip traveling. It was a cool ribbon. And we were in the car, and there were cucumbers in these wraps. And Rob's like, do you know what I hate? I hate how cucumbers make you burp. And I'm like, what? He's like, you know, you eat a cucumber and you burp the rest of the day. And I'm like, that's not a thing. So he's like, what? Like, no, that's not a thing. I've never heard of that. So Googled it. And yes, if you are allergic to cucumbers, they make you burp. So, and that now, being a gardener, I really should have, you know, learned that long ago, considering there are cucumbers when you buy seed packs that are marked burpless. It's like, oh, that makes sense now. I thought it was just like a cute little name, like, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Like the dude's name who invented them. I don't know. I was wrong. So yeah, Rob calls them burp sticks. And he usually avoids them now. He'll pick them out of his salads and give them to me. Oh, sorry. Because really, it's like one of those things, like, you don't really miss it. That's like, well, me, when I was a baby, I was allergic to apricots. The only food I was allergic to. So I might still be allergic to them. I don't know. But to me, it's not worth it to even try. Like, I don't really care. If I was allergic to like chocolate or something, I'd be trying chocolate like every week. I'd be like, hey, am I still allergic? Okay. Then, you know, barf my guts out or whatever. Oh, look at the little Ernie. Isn't he cute? Put the kettle on. Today's Tea Tuesday, too. Oh, I was going to do a Trashy Tuesday today, but I don't know where I put everything. Crazy Canuck. Isn't that cool? A Canuck is a term of endearment, apparently, for a Canadian. We will call each other Canucks. There's the Vancouver Canucks, a hockey team. I have a couple of those. I like those. It's a gift wrap. Oh, look at this little Doge and his little like bow and little kerchief. Many, many, many years ago when I was in high school, I worked at a grooming parlor. And it was a lot of fun, yeah. And like, you know, tying up when they were done, you put the little bows on their ears and tie the little, oh, look at this yellow. Oh, wait, did I have a black one over there? I think I did have a black one. I didn't take it, didn't I? I feel like I've gone through a black one, like a black and white page. Maybe not. I swear I thought I did. Oh, well, whatever. That's what I get for talking while sorting, right? Can't do two things at once. That's kind of pretty. I really like that, like as a border. I think it's for like juice or something. Some sort of juice. Oh, I love that building. Use that as like a background for sure. I love these nails. Yeah, my nails. So I lost 3 in the move. And then I kind of tore this one yesterday. So I cut them all down because I'm sorting and moving things around. So yeah, I cut them all down, but that'll help them. They'll be stronger when they grow again. All about color. And I like that. That's really cool. That's cool. So yeah, I figure it'll help go topless. I figure it'll help them, yeah, when they grow back. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Look at that for the green book. Even better. I like the little tea. It's cute. Little Great Lakes. That's really cute too. Oh, look at that. Hot chocolate, little tin. Wait, I'm going to put that in the glue book thing. I might use it in the glue book. Oh, that's a pretty background from an ad. Love the orange. I think I might have that in my orange glue book already, but I'm going to put it there just in case. Oh, there's some ladies. They'll be perfect size. And I want to get some animals too, because I want to do the animal heads on people thing that Nicole does from Relax Pet Glue. I love those. I've never done it, and I'm like, yeah, that's really cool. Like, check out this cat. His head would be so awesome on a human body. He might be a little big, though. I think I'm going to put this girl in purple because her dress is really pretty. I think maybe I need to find a bigger glue book than the one I'm planning on using here. So there's no rhyme or reason to the text that I keep. Whether it goes in a colored glue book or in just my words. I don't know. I really don't have, I don't have a sorting system for that. Like Halloween helpers, I mean, I'm not going to put that in black and white. Obviously, I'll be able to use that for Halloween at some point. So I'm putting, just images over there that are going to be just going to be filed away, whether it's in my ephemera folder thingy, how to grow healthy succulents. Oh, that's going to be in my scavenger hunt glue book, the succulents. Isn't this picture pretty? I really love that. So yeah, I just kind of, I guess, oh, this one I cut accidentally. Look at this. Message in a bottle. I meant to leave it all together. This cat, look at this. This is so funny. His name is Steven. Isn't that funny? So yeah, once I get these all sorted, oh, that's Jelly Bean Row from St. John's, Newfoundland. Once I get everything sorted, I do double handle images, sometimes more. I'll do these and then, I'll sort these into piles by color, and then I'll put the colors, each color in its own, in its respective folder. Oh, look at the spaghetti. Isn't that nice? Yeah. I think that can go. I think that'll work in my purple glue book. It might be a little too blue, but I love it. Love, love, love it. I don't know. I'll put it in there for now. Like I said, I won't know until I don't really know until I kind of get it in there and look. I really like this wheat. I don't know why. Oh, I think I hear a car or something. Maybe it's the plow. It's kind of rumbling though, so maybe it's the plow going by on the, I love this. I don't care that it's the birth control pill. I just like the filter they used. Like, it's like real vintagey looking, grungy looking. Like, it's really cool. Oh, I love her. Into the Wild. That's way too big for this. Game on. I'm going to put that in there because I I might have a Doge. I might make a Doge book. Let's see, I could put that in blue, but I might keep that because that's a guy breaking into a car. You never know. I might need that at some point, right? It's so unique. Yeah. All in one pot. October. Oh, I love this. Look at the colors in this. I'm all about the right colors, but I'm all about the pastels too. And if you put them together, yeah, boy. Oh, and this was out of a vintage crafty Christmas book. So this is a red flower. Oh, wrong book. Red flower arrangement. Wrong book. Wrong pile. And that's really cool. Breakfast Loves. I think I'll put that in Alice's pile, actually. Magazines. I love that. I got to do a page about glue booking in my junk journal and talk all about it. Really like that too. I think that's more purpley. Beauty in the Beach. Man, I got a lot of words this time. I don't always cut out words, but I guess I just had a lot that I thought were interesting. Or maybe I was just like, I need to cut all of the things out. Yeah. Books organized by rainbow color. I love it, except they're out of order. Should be red, orange, yellow. Oh no, I guess it is, but they kind of put white in with yellow. All kinds of bits and pieces. This old bed. It's from a vintage needlework magazine too. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Love this for the blue. Strength. Now see that? I think I'll put in my pink glue book. It's a nice word. Read the Room. Oh, I love the colors in that. Oh, cassette tape. Starbucks. Lady in a Tub. Not a great picture though. I like that. Okay. And some of them I leave to, like, I'll cut out the whole thing and then I'll just put it in the words section. Oh, look at the color. But yeah, there's some words in there that I never use. And I mean, I don't always cut them down. Like this, I'll probably take out yes, please together, and then everything else will be just words. Zen, which once I get moved and get everything sorted, then I will cut down the words. Oh, and this is Quilt Maker's Workbook, which was a really great book. I had a lot of fun cutting that one out. Oh, here's the journal page I wanted to make, the trashy journal page. Isn't that cute? I'm going to do something with Fruity Pebbles because I have a Fruity Pebbles. It started with the Fruity Pebbles bar. I have a Fruity Pebbles, like cereal bar, like I guess you call it candy bar kind of thing. It's like white chocolate with Fruity Pebbles in it. So, oh, hello, Chris Evans. He's also going in my scavenger hunt glue book. So yeah, that, my stepmom gave me that. I believe she bought it in the US at some point. Beekeeping. So I was like, you know what? I need to do, oh, look at this for moving. I definitely want that in my glue book. So I'm just going to, cheesecake is everything. I just want to, oh, she's beautiful. I'll put it over there and sort it into my glue books. Have you had the talk? Another little bit. I don't know why I'm holding on to that one. It was just there in my hand. Looks smart now. Coffee beans. Oh, I like these bubbles. Aren't those cool? I'm gonna put those in there. I use those in the background. Oh, and these little bits. Nice. There was a lady there and I cut her out. Oh, this is dude from I think, what's it called? Shang-Chi or whatever. That's one Marvel movie I haven't watched yet. But I'll put him in my purple book. Oh, show. Oh my goodness. Look at those. I'll give those to Alice. Those are hilarious. Oh, love her. And I don't, when I fussy cut, I don't cut out every piece. Like, she's delicate there. And this is like a thinner paper, like a tabloid, whatever paper. So I'll leave those. And then once I go to glue it into the book, then I'll actually cut it. because if it's kicking around like this, oh, I love that. Kicking around like this, that's so pretty too. It'll get torn. There's a very good chance it'll get torn. Oh, a big sandwich. I guess I do have, when I packed, look at that, for green, there's purple flowers, but everything else is green. When I packed away my glue books, my scavenger hunt glue books, there was some blank scribblers I had there. I'm like, oh, I definitely need to take those. So yeah, I put those in instead of packing them away. I put them with the colored glue books and brought them with me. Robert Downey Jr. in his blue suit. The time that we, oh, sorry, when we were in London on our honeymoon and we accidentally came across the Expendables 3, Expendables 3 premiere. I'll talk about that another time. Rob Dirtle and his luck. It's ridiculous. So, look at that baby, he's so cute. Yeah, Stallone was there and he was wearing this like emerald green velvet suit. It was pretty spectacular. Not just anybody could wear that. He pulled it off. And my goodness, that man, all of his daughters are just beautiful. Like, they're lovely. Very lovely. I guess his wife, she's very, very pretty. Aha, Bob and Doug McKenzie. That's, well, you know, Rick Moranis. Even if you're American, you should know Rick Moranis. So, SCTV, Second City TV, yeah, they're a comedy troupe. That's Dave Thomas. You might not know him. But, yeah, they started out there. So, there's been some great comedians to come out of Canada, for sure. Jim Carrey, John Candy, Rick Moranis. Like, great, awesome. Color Me Creative. What was that book? Isn't that cool? I don't know. I kind of want to leave this all together. I might just stick it in like a big book like that. I think I'll put it in my color folder actually. And that was like some perfume or something. Weeknight cooking. There's little bottles and things. Oh, I love this. Isn't that beautiful? The lashes, the shadows. Here's an interesting tidbit. I have pretty long lashes, actually, naturally long. Oh, there's Sebastian Stan. How you doing, bud? I do have really long lashes, but I wear glasses. So my lashes will brush up against my glasses. So if I put mascara on, I really need to let it dry for quite a while before I can put my glasses back on. And I can't just go without my glasses. It's not something I can do because my glasses are like super strong prescription. I'm blind as a bat. Sexiest Man Alive 2022. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool? I think they're amoebas, or not amoebas, anemones or whatever. See, because nice matters. I like that. See, anemones? I think it's anemones, right? Isn't it? Oh, look at that in my teal book. Oh. Some tomatoes. Yeah, I'm going to go through and get some cool things for Alice to do. I think Alice is like 7-ish now, I'm guessing. 6, maybe. Oh, look at that. New York City. Oh, I'm going to take that out too because I have my New York book here. The New York journals that I'm making following Kim Newberg's tutorial, which I do have kicking around, but I have to sort out my craft stuff here first. I have brought all of my rolly carts, you know, like the 3-tiered rolly carts. I brought all of those with me and I plan on using those as my craft storage here kind of thing. I kind of had them all over my house using them for different things, but here they're going to be my craft storage. Did I put one of these in there? I don't think I did. I got a bunch of these from that color glue book. So yeah, I'm hoping like I can kind of arrange all of my stuff in them and then kind of put them against the wall or something, right? The Little Mermaid. She's not going to go in my on my mermaid page. Unfortunately, my scavenger hunt glue book. She's definitely way too big. I might put that in my blue glue book, actually. That was coffee. Isn't that cool? Oh, little New York. It's pretty. Ooh, look at that ice cream. It's an oldie. It was like a 90s, 1994 magazine. Oh, I really like these. Look at these. The little, they're nails. I think that was out of the color book. But yeah, the pencils and then like the little doodles on the paper. Very cool. Double. That's way too big for for the book. Oh, I like these little cars, a little pattern. That's cool. Nice little burb. I got plenty of burbs though, but oh, I'll put them there anyway. Oh, look at that for red, the stationery. I love that. Dress. Ugh. Face paint. I'm going to be doing, I'll put that aside. I'm going to pop that in my little, I have in my blue folder thingy with my best ephemera, the stuff that I want to use, you know, soon kind of thing. I have a pocket in there and it's for like my journal pages, like pages I want to make. Oh, look at this girl. Speaking of 90s. Lord. I need to do a big glue book, like something big. I need to find something. I'll have to look. Wait, is that succulents? It is succulents. Okay. His gloves. Watch. Oh, I really like that number, 68. You know what? Hang on, I put it there, but I think I'm going to see if it'll go in my alphabet glue book first. In the back, I made some... I do the last two, like, double page spread I had left over. And so, look, snappy. I'm totally putting that in my red glue book. So I, what was I talking about? oh, the last page of my alphabet. Oh, excuse me. The last page in my alphabet glue book. Yeah, I put numbers, just cool numbers. Cool looking numbers. Oh, look at this purple. Mark 10 Summer Fusion. Warm up to summer flavor. What's that? Is that vape? It's got to be vape, I think. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. It's mostly purple. Oh my goodness. Isn't he cute? I feel bad for porcupines because I think that all they want is this dog. He looks like he's flying. I think all they want is just to be loved, but they can't be snuggled. Oh wait, this was a movie thing. That's right. I might leave that together maybe. No, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can work that into my colored glue books. My purple, I would say. What is that? It's like a chicken in a pool of toxic waste. It's like, okay. All right. This little Pebbles bee. It's a cool S. Look at this. That's beautiful. Love that color. Put that in my color thingy too. Oh, this. Look at that. It's kind of orangish, but I think that'll work in my yellow glue book. Oh, and this cool planner. Yeah, so I'm supposed to be going into Moncton today. But, wah. Artemis has decided to stop eating his food because he likes Luna's better. So he's been on the renal support food for his kidneys. But Luna, they're both 18 and a half. They are actual sister and brother litter mates. So Luna, she didn't like, you know, the not diet food, but whatever. So we get her Fancy Feast, which I know is just, you know, not great. It's like fast food, but yeah, that's what she gets. She's old. She can have whatever she wants. So Artemis, though, is Paul Red. So Artemis now is eating hers, though. So he's not eating his renal support food anymore. So don't know quite what to do with him. I think what I'm going to do is go to the vet, and there's different flavors of the renal support food. And they do that because, you know, cat gets bored of eating one all the time. But we thought Artemis was going to do that for sure. Like the vet was like, yeah, you'll have to switch up. Nope. He, yeah, we hadn't had to switch until like now or whatever. He ate the same one just all the way through. So I'm going to get a couple, I think I'll get like 1 can of each other flavor and see if there's any that I can get him to eat. But Rob's been buying Luna this like, Fancy Feast has this like new like milky creamy food or whatever. And Artemis is all about the dairy. He loves the dairy. So he might just be eating Fancy Feast from now on. It's not really anything we could do. It was easy before because Luna literally lived in the basement. Oh, look at this. These noodles that Rob buys, these Korean like ramen noodles. And it's not just like, I guess it's not even ramen noodle really. And it's not like Mr. Noodle where you just like put the pack in or whatever, the bouillon pack. It's like you fry it up and there's like a couple different packages and blah blah blah, and it's a big ordeal. And then he makes like a fried egg to put on top of it. Yeah. The most useful podcast ever. I don't know about that. Look at this clam. That's gross. Or oyster, I guess. It's got a pearl. How cool is that? Popular Mechanics. That would be cool background, but I don't think I just want to use it in a glue book. I might use it for something else. Like if I have something sciencey I want to journal about or whatever. I love science, so. Peanuts. Oh, look at this blue. That's Christmas, but I definitely want that in my blue book. Oh, look at these. This was from that Oprah yeah, was it Oprah? No, Martha magazine for kids. Look at those colors. Those are just gorgeous. Oh, there's a little bit of background. I'll put that in there. I could use that. Little holly hobby. Oh, and I love these flowers too. Oh, and the citrus. I was going to use that in that page a couple weeks ago. Orange. I know I have a bunch of oranges in my orange colored glue book. Look at this cat. Isn't he beautiful? He's got to be a Maine Coon the way his ears are. The wee little kitten. I like this ponytail. Yeah. It's just a little blob of color. Look at all these words. I usually don't, oh, look at that skull. That's not cool. Very cool. I usually don't, yeah, cut out all the words I see, but I feel like I might have done that this time. Not just the cool ones. I'll have to see though, once I get moved and sort them all, see if, you know, I really do have an excess of them. Nutella. Oh, look at this old stove. Isn't that so cool? Love that. Oh, love that too. Is that like bones? I don't know what that. It's a toaster. Oh, he's sticking like utensils in a toaster. Oh. I'm going to put that in my orange book. Oh, that's green. That's just hilarious. Oh, look, another bit of green here. Jack White. Look at that. Peanuts. Cute. Oh, Twitter. I'll put that in my glue book. I love buying like a variety of magazines from, you know, home decor to like Popular Mechanics, and because you can get really neat pictures from different magazines. Like one of my favorites, Rob used to get Wired magazine, and it's a technology magazine, but look at that, isn't that cool? It had some really cool, unique pictures. Like, it definitely was not just, you know, pictures of computers and boring whatever. Look at that stamp. It was really cool. This is different than the one, I think. Yeah, that's blue, and the other one was it dark blue? What those blueberries, but it's some sort of, I don't know, Christmassy thing. Oh, yeah, I got some green. Oh, light bright. Cute, eh? Oh, actually, I'm doing, in my scavenger hunt glue book, I am doing a, oh, that's pretty. I'm doing a 80s toy slash like TV show kind of thing spread. So that would be cool in there. Light bright. That's beautiful. Oh, I'm taking these apart here. These were Newfoundland. Jelly Bean Row. I'll put those in my Newfoundland travel book. Okay, that's a pig. It's a scary pig. Oh, look at this little bird reamer, juice reamer. Neat little knitting book. Will it kill you? That's kind of cool, eh? Actually, I might put her in black and white. The black and white glue book. Some really neat. This must have been out of Popular Mechanics, I think, like a drilly grinder thing or whatever. Peter Pan. Some computer stuff. Yeah, so I was gonna glue book all willy-nilly, but then I'm like, okay, there's too many images in here that I'm not gonna use. I like this for background. It's like very makeup colored neutrals. So yeah, I had to get a little organized. And I mean, I can empty this container. That's really cute. I like that. I can empty this container and yeah, have it for something else. Although I don't really need it because I have a bunch of empty containers now that we did some arranging. There, fun putting together a little kit, a little package of things for Alice. I absolutely love doing that. Put that in there. And some more backgroundy things. Yeah, I'll just toss the backgroundy things in there. She's pretty. So many words. I think I'll sort out and maybe pack some away. They're not all gonna fit in my ephemera thingy, journal thingy. My lustful lava cake. Well, there's a quote. A little green bit background. Butter tarts or chocolate almond cups, I guess. Look like butter tarts to me. I don't know. These mashed potatoes. Those look so good. I should totally put those in my yellow glue book, actually. I would put them normally in my like cooking files, but oh, I totally love this kid dressed up like a bird or whatever. Oh, black and white. That's like a template out of that glue book. Oh, I love this girl. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? She is going in my black and white book. And I like how grungy she is. Look at that too. That cabinet. that I might not put in the black and white book. I feel like it'll kind of like get lost in there. You know what? Like I kind of want it in, yeah. And this is an x-ray of a watch. I think that's really cool. Another black and white. I think those were out of the German needlework magazines I had gotten. I don't know what that building is. Anybody know what that building is? It's New York City. Does it say previous page? Nope. I might use that as a background though. That would be a really cool background. And that I'm going to save for my Alice in Wonderland birthday journal. Oh, look at this silver paper. Oh, I see the perfume things too. I don't want them because Rob's sensitive to them, but I know I've seen people on SwapBot say they collect them. They use them or whatever. So I've been kind of hanging on to them for, you know, a while. Is that the Empire State Building? I mean, it kind of looks like the Empire State Building, but it also looks like they've changed some things. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I love that. The window. New York. One of the Twin Towers, I believe, right? Yeah. I might be wrong about that, actually. No, I think it is. I'll have to look that up and see. I'm like not on my game this morning there. I'm like, I don't know if that's New York. Look, isn't he cute? A little bit of background. Oh, speaking of background, look at that. All right. How am I doing for time here? Oh, we're at almost an hour. So yeah, I think I'll go and I'll continue doing this and then I'll be back at a later time for a subway tile to do some glue booking. Once I get this all going on, I can actually do some glue booking. That's really cool. All right, so yeah, thanks for watching today and my little chit chat here. And I'm not sure when I'll post the next video, but it won't be too long now that I'm set up here with my cameras and my lights and everything. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so until next time, take care.